Hi, I'm Andrew Sullivan. I'm the principal of the Community Action School located on West 93rd Street between Columbus and Amsterdam Avenues. I have been at Community Action for 21 years. I started off as a teacher for 2 years and then moved on to become the assistant principal, and for the past 5 years I have been the principal of CAS. Community Action School, also known as CAS, is a small progressive school on the Upper West Side of Manhattan. We have about 200 students at the school, a very diverse student and staff population. I think some of the strength of the school, first of all, is our amazing faculty. We have wonderful teachers at the school who are not only really well versed in the subjects that they teach, but they're also come to us with many different talents. So they offer lots of different clubs and activities for the students to do after school. And they're always willing to work with students and help them either catch up on work, do some extra work, or just spend some time with them during the day if the students ever need it.
So, hands down, what is true about CAS is that you're going to get world-class teaching and instruction from every teacher here. But with that, there's just so much else that comes with three years at CAS. So we are very intentional about getting out into our community and relating to it, so finding out what it needs and serving it. So whether that be cleanup in the park or making friends down at the Bowery Mission and serving them down there, you name it, we're working really hard to get in our community.
My name is Miss Peachy Nono, but everybody in the building calls me Miss Peachy. I am one of the 6th grade teachers here at Community Action School. I teach the English classes, and I'm also one of the 6th grade heads. So I support students who need any kind of support during the school day and throughout the year. Yeah, Community Action School is a wonderful place. We are a small school, so we are a small, loving community. We are filled with dedicated teachers and students who want to learn and want to form relationships and have loving connections with people in the school.
Community Action School for me is why I think it really aligns with why I got into teaching in the first place and why I think a lot of teachers get into teaching in the first place. And that is because we're all in this business to help students and help children have their best chance at success and, more importantly, happiness in their futures. And part of having that happen, because it's denied for so many children in the city, in the country, in the world, is because there are so many different factors that get in the way of students' successes. So what we'd like to do is provide them those opportunities, provide them the tool set to be able to succeed and break through a lot of the barriers that a lot of our history as a country have put in our children's way. When I think about the strengths of Community Action School, I think immediately about the extent and degree of the individualization of our approach, meaning that we really take the time and care to make sure that each individual student is as best set up for happiness and success in their life. Yeah, we have awesome clubs in this school. There are so many tremendous opportunities and things you can enjoy here. I myself coach soccer here. There are many other athletic programs that we have, such as flag football. We've had girls and boys in co-ed basketball in the past. So there are so many great teams, and if you're interested, especially in being on a soccer team, be sure to come and check out our school.
So Community Action School is a relatively small middle school on the Upper West Side. We have 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade. We have 2 to 3 classes per grade, depending on the year, and usually about 25 kids in a class. So here at Community Action School, teachers try to use different strategies in the classroom to help the specific population of students they have that year, whether that be more visual, auditory, kinesthetic learning. Teachers always adjust what strategies they use within the classroom, and we also always try to use a lot of technology in the classroom and to stay relevant with what kids are interested in. I teach Algebra 1, the 8th grade math class, and I try and use a lot of hands-on activities as much as possible. And I like to integrate different tricks students can use with the graphing calculator and try and connect it to real life as much as possible. I think that Community Action School is a really great choice for middle school because we're a very tight-knit community. Most teachers know the names of all the students, even if they're not in their classes, and all of the students also feel really close to each other as well. And I feel like it's a very supportive community with students supporting each other, teachers supporting each other.
Community Action School is a home for a lot of students where they can come and not just worry about academics, but also worry about, not worry, but know that they'll be supported here in different ways. I think a huge strength is that teachers are aware that kids come in with feelings and emotions, and it's middle school and there's a lot of that and people need to be able to let that out and talk and express themselves. And there are so many things we have put in place at our school to help students do that, whether it's being able to speak to me or somebody at the ABC clinic or somebody at the RAP program or Mr. Reese or Mr. Morera. There's just so many different emotional supports at school that are being provided for our students just because the higher ups recognize that that's important and it's needed and it's how kids have a good day.